remind me again why I'm doing this. Hey guys, it's me, Thomas, and you're watching the TUMBLR. Okay, today is a day in March, whatever, yada yada. March Madness. Okay, what is basketball? I honestly don't even care. But I saw somebody do this, Andrew Lau, who was actually doing it because he saw Daily Grace, or now known as It's Grace, do it. And so I was like, hey, I can do that too. So I'm doing it. Just like Andrew Lau said, I could not find a 2014 March Madness bracket available on Google Images, so I went ahead and I found a 2013 one, because that's a lot easier. Either way, I don't really care. We're gonna have some fun here. Sports! Woo! So what I'm gonna do is I have a computer right here, and it has the thing on it, because I didn't feel like printing it, because that requires me to get up and go get it, and there's paper and ink and work. And I don't do that stuff. Either way, I have this thing, because I just found it right here. So I was like, hey, I can use you. And I found a crayon, so I'm gonna use the crayon, because it's the only thing that I actually have in my room. But if that doesn't work out, I'm gonna have this pen, but whatever. I like crayons better. Wow, bad at explaining things. I'm going to just write a 1 or a 2, meaning either the first team that I say or the second team that I say out of a pair, and we're just gonna decide who wins. There's a lot of these teams, so I'm probably not gonna do all of them. But you know, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know sports. Let's get to it. First off, in the bracket is Louisville versus NCANT/Liberty. Louisville versus Liberty. Okay, well, land of the free. We're going with Liberty. Besides, Louisville just sounds kind of boring. Next, Colorado State versus Missouri. Missouri sounds like a terrible place to be at this time and moment, so we're gonna go with Colorado State. Holler. Next, Oklahoma State versus Oregon. Oregon Trail of Tears. Oh, that's really sad. We're gonna support the Indians. Oregon, number 2. St. Louis versus New Mexico State. New Mexico seems like a party, and as I already said, Louisville sounded boring, so why would you not think that St. Louis sounds boring? We're going with New Mexico. Memphis versus MTSU/St. Mary's. So basically Memphis versus St. Mary's. St. Mary's sounds like a Catholic school. I know people that are Catholic. I live in Louisiana. St. Mary's wins. Michigan's... Did I already do that? No, I didn't. Michigan State versus Valparaiso. I don't know how to say that name, so I'm gonna go with Michigan State. Creighton versus Cincinnati. Creighton sounds like crepe. Sometimes they win. Woo, go team. Duke versus Albany. Duke versus Albany. Albany is in a place. Too boring. We're going with Duke. Holler. Gonzaga versus Southern. That's a really vague name, Southern and Gonzaga. I have no idea what Gonzaga even is. It sounds like a weird sexual activity. So we are going to go with Southern. Pittsburgh versus Wichita State. Pittsburgh. Wisconsin versus Mississippi. Fun fact, I used to be in Mississippi a lot as a kid, because I did camp stuff. Then I found the internet, and the internet was like, don't do that anymore. So, for nostalgia's sake, we're gonna go with Mississippi. Kansas State versus LaSalle. Kansas. Woo! Arizona versus Belmont. Belmont, you sound like a great person. Arizona, now you're a different story. I know what you've been up to, and I don't appreciate it. Belmont, you win. Oh my god, this is gonna take forever. New Mexico versus Harvard. Harvard, people are way too smart to play sports in the first place. Whether I have no idea what sports even are. They have no athletic ability at all. So number 1, New Mexico wins. Notre Dame versus Iowa State. Well, just to let you know, The Hunchback of Notre Dame is one of my favorite Disney movies, and because they have a name that is related to that, I will not go with Iowa Potato State. Notre Dame wins. Bells of Notre Dame. Ohio State and versus Iona. Iona versus Ohio. Ohio? Iona. Dog. Iona Crayon. You win. Okay, moving on. Kansas versus West Kentucky. Kentucky Fried Chicken is not real chicken, so we are not going to pick you. Kansas wins. North Carolina versus Villanova. Villanova sounds like a song from the time period that is not now, meaning Raven-Symoné probably would sing it. Villanova. Okay, you win. VCU versus Akron. Well, Akron obviously wins because I thought that it said Akon at first, and I was like, Akon, and I was like, whoa, those were the good old days. Michigan versus South Dakota State. Who even lives in South Dakota? Sounds like the kind of place where Santa Claus would be born. But guess what? We don't know Santa Claus, so you don't win. What was I doing? Michigan wins. Cool. It's UCLA versus Minnesota. UCLA. Represent. Florida versus Northwestern State. Northwestern is not a state, so get away from me, Florida. Florida. You win. San Diego versus Oklahoma. Oklahoma with a wing comes sweeping on a plane. They do not win because San Diego is better than you. San Diego wins, yay. Oh no, it just stopped recording. I think that we were on Georgetown and the Gulf Coast. I just did this entire video. And then I get back to this, and guess what? It's not finished yet. I'm gonna get my crayon and start again from the Gulf Coast. Georgetown versus the Gulf Coast. I'm guessing that Fla means Florida. I could care less. That's not a name. That makes me uncomfortable. Nobody go to the Gulf Coast because that is a stupid idea. Who would ever name their team that? I don't know. Wasn't me. Georgetown wins. Indiana versus LIUBRKJM/JMS MAD. That was really complicated. So Indiana wins. NC State versus Temple. NC State sounds like a North Carolina, right? NC? Because I went to 4th grade. I would know that. NC is the initials for... And Temple is Temple Run, Temple wins. I don't know what I even said on that. UNLV versus California. Cali, baby. Okay, so my video just cut out again. I don't have enough memory on my phone, I guess. Whatever. I wish I had some playlists live right now. Cool. Enjoy this video. I'm getting kind of angry right now because my video keeps getting out. I'm gonna edit this, try to upload it. I don't know, whatever happens. It's March. Either way, I have Sonic and I have chips. Bye, girl, bye! I'm so done with this.
Get slazer, get slazer, get slazer, get slazer.